This government meeting is brought to you by Eastworks and our local cable subscribers.
With that, I'll call to order this meeting of the Easthampton Planning Board for Tuesday, June 16th, 2026. We are in person and hybrid, and we are recording. First item on the agenda is public speak. Is there anyone online who would like to speak to anything not on the agenda? Moving right along, we have a public meeting for 283 Loudville Road, seeking administrative approval to modify the tree cutting line. Is there someone, I see John on there?
Hi, good evening. John Furman from VHB.
John, how you doing?
Good, thank you. This is a simple request, we believe, but as we were putting the plans together and gearing up for construction start, the builder noticed that the tree line that we had proposed on the original drawing was a little too close to the backs of some of the units at the end of the cul-de-sac. So he asked that we had revise it. I talked to Dylan and to Allison through email, and basically the tree line position is one of the conditions on the decision. So to make it simple, the plan that you have in front of you on the screen basically modifies the tree line to provide the clearance that the builder needs at the back of the units, but you'll see the units, we are keeping the tree line where we were once cutting it off. The areas that are affected are about 1,200 square feet. So the numbers that we presented in the original application about the amount of woodland surface that we're maintaining will not change. So rather than the tree line being a basically straight point to point, it's going to waver so that it provides a little bit more room in the back. And the way we put the graphics together is that we have a little legend on there so you can see what was approved and what the new addition is going to be to it.
And so, John, just to be clear, essentially this doesn't result in any more tree removal. It's just sort of slightly jogging that line in the backs of the buildings.
That is correct. So and again, I'm sorry I'm not there in person due to a conflict, but whatever the number was of the forest area that we were retaining is still going to be the same number after this revision.
Great. Any questions, comments from the planning board?
Seems like a minor change.
Dylan, any comments from the planning department?
Yep, no, we agree. It's a minor change, definitely can be done administratively if you folks agree.
Anybody online with comments or questions for John or about this? All right, I'll take a motion.
A motion to amend the plan as shown for the tree line for 283 Loudville Road as a minor change not requiring coming before the board with new special permit.
Second.
Voting in favor. All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed, abstaining. All right, thanks a lot, John.
All right, thank you very much. Have a good evening.
You too.
Bye-bye.
All right, moving on to the continued public hearing for Lathrop Community, 100 Bassett Brook Drive. Welcome back.
Great, thank you.
We've made a little progress since our last meeting.
I think we've made a lot of progress.
Good.
We're there now.
And is Jeff online or?
Jeff could not join us.
Okay.
Dylan Maxfield is filling in.
Dylan's gonna show us what's up. All right, and it looked like there were just a couple minor changes following the Concom approval. Is that right?
Dylan, do you want to answer these questions?
Yeah, I spoke to Jeff. I had him just kind of give you the.
So you're right there. We have to go through.
Oh, God.
I'm sorry.
I thought you meant this Dylan.
No, I thought there was a Dylan from.
Is there anybody from Berkshire Design online to speak to this? Oh, Chris has his hand raised. There we go.
I thought it was a Dylan that was joining us as well. That's why. Okay, well, in that case, I can do my best to answer all the questions.
No, I think we got.
All right. No, I am here, so I had to be allowed to identify myself.
There you go.
Yeah, I mean, I think Patrick can probably explain it better than I can, but I'm here for questions. But my understanding is that we were primarily waiting on Conservation Commission approval, which was received recently with just a couple of minor tweaks to the plan that Jeff provided ahead of time, which is elimination of the dry well and roof connections noted there, as well as some additional native plantings, which we're reflecting on this plan. I believe that we're still we just need to select exactly which species are going in that area, but all native plants that are appropriate to the site. So I think with that minor change, we're hoping that we can wrap up the site plan review.
Great, thank you. And Dylan, I think you had talked to Jeff about the specific, they eliminated the dry well and the additional plants. That's the only changes at this point? Yeah.
Correct. Yeah.
Okay. And with that, they did approve the stormwater plan and all that.
Yep. So I think what's actually being presented now will be kind of the final plans.
Right, and so this is a modification of the 96 special permit. So that should be a relatively straightforward decision that we don't need to review and go through as a board, and we can hammer that out quickly, I think.
Yeah, concur.
All right. I would take a motion if anyone wants
You
to.
want to go to the public or?
Oh, good catch. Anybody from the public here, comments or questions about this modification? Seeing nothing.
Okay. In that case, I'll make a motion to accept the modification of the 1996 special permit for Lathrop community.
Second.
All right, voting in favor of the modification of the special permit. All those in favor? Aye. Opposed, abstaining, none. All right, we will get a decision to you.
There's some confusion there.
No worries, no.
Appreciate all your support.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thanks, Chris.
All right.
Very
All
good.
right, and
Chris, look.
is our sad news about Dylan's departure. We knew it was coming. As we've all seen, it comes with position, but you will be sadly missed, and
To move up, right?
It is.
Yeah.
Moving to planning director will be my title over there. So going into what was similar to Allison's role when she was in West Springfield.
Yeah.
So I joined the march of many of the municipal folks in the state, just kind of hermit crabbing my way around to a bigger shell.
yep,
So
that's great. Yeah, so we'll be sorry to see him go, and we will work out the kinks internally to figure out what happens next.
Are you starting to think that maybe we're one of the best training grounds around?
So I will tell you, like, I represent a bunch of cities and towns, and the ones that have planning departments, which is not all of them, and that is tragic, but this is like, I mean, it's what the entry level-ish planners do, is they get poached by, a private company, but in Ilt's case, he's at least stay in the public service, but that's not surprising. But yeah, it's the nature of it, and then, do some work there, and then maybe come back and get hired as a city planner, but we have trained and sent out a lot of good people into the planning world, which is good. At least they're all still going out there, but yeah, I'm sure we'll start that process again.
Sad to see you go. Happy to move on up. Can I give a tiny presentation?
Please.
This is just since I've accepted this role on the PVPC in his stead. I don't know, are we supposed to update the board on what we learn, or do you care? That's my question.
So I generally, as you know, have not. I mean, most of the stuff that happens there, like, it tends to be more at like the mayor or the city planner's level. And I don't know that it really, I think we've had one or two things that have come up that I've talked about, but probably not since before COVID. And I guess if you think there are things that you hear that are noteworthy, we could put like a PVPC update quarterly on the agenda.
I don't need it. I just want to know if you're expecting it.
No, definitely not. And I mean, I think I have had more frequently, I've talked to either various mayors during my tenure or various city planners when something comes up that I hear about. I'm like, hey, do you know about this grant opportunity? Or this is someone's, but like,
Spread the news.
it doesn't, so little of it actually impacts us on this board, because we deal usually with just what's brought to us.
Makes sense.
But by all means, yeah, feel free to if you hear something noteworthy.
Will do. Will do.
And thank you again.
That's it. I motion to adjourn.
Second.
Voting to adjourn. All those in favor? Aye.
This government meeting is brought to you by Eastworks and our local cable subscribers.